a little bit more of the vowel, the last one, but then turn right off of the second one, so we have a real strong to-weak relationship. Thank you. Can we try tenors in your first entry? Okay. Just doing the same things here, so copy what you've heard. Let's try tenors and 4 and 1.
Himmels König sei willkommen, sei willkommen.
Good, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just still a little bit too heavy on the very last note. And be careful. It goes right? We don't want anything in between. And can we get a little bit more of a hierarchy tenors? So a little bit on the first note, and then the rest is ramping up to the trill, right? Don't treat them quite so equally. Doesn't have to be like Palestrina's here. Let's try it again, tenors. A little lighter overall. 4 and 1.
Himmels König sei willkommen, sei willkommen.
Good stuff. Maybe just a bit aggressive on the trill, but otherwise very, very nice. There's a little bit of it, right? Basses, can we try it? 4 and 1.
Himmels König sei willkommen, sei willkommen.
Yeah, very nice. It's easy to diagram from that last one. Thank you, guys. Can we try 2T, please? And stick with that feeling. Nice and light. Nice and light. 4 and 1. Good. So even shorter. Going to the rest tonight. 4 and 1.
Himmels König sei willkommen,
Himmels König sei willkommen.
Thank you. Can I have just sopranos and altos, please? Top. 4 and 1.
Himmels König sei
tenors and basses going, please, from your first entries, guys. So even if we're not ending, we're going right through here a little bit more. I promise I'll give you time, right? C, and then we'll go on, okay? Can you make sure that you have C on? So you have the TS right. If the vowel is an E, not an I, right?
Yeah.
Sure, that's fair. When it's 2 pages later, absolutely. Right? Can you put in a couple dynamics for me while we're stopped? So we got at measure 10 where we went into the second section. Bases started off so nicely. And I know there's 3 times as many of us tenors, but it was much more heavy. Can you take your cue from the... You don't have measure numbers?
We have letters, so if you
Lost out?
That's it. Is that a letter?
Hey,
Letter A? Thank you. Okay, so at letter A, tenors, we were just a bit too heavy. So can you take the lead of the basses who were just perfect there? Can we make sure we have a real separation after we do us, out, and C, D, all inside? And the next one should feel like a beginning, right? Where we have C, we always have that interval, right? So make sure the end and then we begin. Don't let it run together there. We'll look at the soprano and alto style. So go on. Where's your next letter?
after the PH, it's after the PH bars.
You're already on thin ice about for breaking the keyboard.
Do hustles.
Okay, great. So before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 measures before that. Can we have piano? And did you see what was happening? Don't worry, basses, we're going to grow on our long note anyways, but upper 3 parts, glutes, 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 just a little bit stronger each time, and you can think forte again to end the phrase.